So we're out and about. Some woods. I want to look at right now, like on the reel, like what it's like to sleep in here. I slept in here a couple times, but I slept in here like it was one night mode. Like my mind was just like, just pass out, wake up, it'll be over. Like I want to like real world this. Thinking of definitely changing up my setup when I go on my trips and using this like a fortified tent. I can already see just by looking at it that that passenger seat would have to go. It's just bulky thing. That's just a thing. It's just gotta go. But I'll have to put a relay in there because there's seatbelt things in there. The airbag things in there. It's probably going to take 2 relays, but whatever. They're like $10. Still though, it's another process. I mean, another step in the process. Whatever. It's definitely got to get sorted out though, I'll tell you that much, because I remember when I was passed out in here, it sucked. I'm like 6 foot 5,000 inches tall all of a sudden. You know. So how's that? Clear. So I got this is my bag. This is actually for my light, my good light. So this is like, but I'm using this for a camera bag. Just working out, I'm liking this. It's kind of hard shell. I got my other cases that I need in there. It's nice. Definitely in shopping for a hard shell, but this is nice at the moment. And then, being that I don't, on my big backpack doesn't have a waist belt bag, I got here and I can have it there. I still got a chest bag, but the bag, you know, that goes underneath it, that sits on, like my big full setup when I'm going through the Gusto, and I don't have this car. Yeah, that's my idea, but I definitely am shopping for one that has like just more hard shell. This ain't bad though. I ain't mad at this. Although my good light now is definitely exposed, and that's a good light. That thing is like the power of the sun out here. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Is that a skeet? It's been winter. I haven't seen any bugs. This is the first bug. Here he is on my index finger. I mean my ring finger. Alright. I want to do some editing voiceover. I was just rambling about the car, but I thought about something. So I muted what I was talking. I was just rambling up the storm. But it got me thinking. So, thinking of using my car as like my tent. A little fortified tent. And I'm going to take that seat out. That's what I'm talking about right here. But you see where, like, see the back where the headrest is going for that passenger seat? I'm going to leave that cushion in, right? But that means, and it's higher up than the ground. So that means I got to build it up. And you would think, oh, lay your head back. But actually, not the best idea, because my fuel cell is underneath that seat, and my access point to change my fuel filter is literally, if you continue to recline the seat back, lands right on the hole where the fuel... I'm not saying it doesn't have a good seal and all that, but I'm just saying, do I want to, like, spend every day laying my head on top of the hole where the fuel cell is. You know? I'm not saying it ain't got a seal, or I can't smell fuel or anything, but I'm just saying, like, you see the passenger seat, if I continue to lay my head back and I lay it on the seat, it literally lays right on top of that hole. So, Houston, we got issues. Until you actually sit and think about it, like, alright, I'm going to do it right now, some things just don't seem, like, now that I say it, it seems, like, very obvious, like, oh, well, you don't want to do that. Especially because I smoke. But it took me just thinking about it. Oh yeah, look, I got a new windshield. Remember, it was cracked since I got the car, halfway across. Brand new windshield. Cost like probably $79.8 billion for that freaking windshield. Whatever. I'm pointing out it got a GoPro mount I put up there. Not happy about it. Whatever. It does the job though. That's what I needed to do. So, basically what I'm going to have to do is, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to freaking obviously sleep the other way. I mean, you would think, like, what do I do? Because see how it's when I take that seat out, it's going to be lower than the back seat, like, by like 8 inches lower. Like, what am I going to use to sleep on every night that I don't need? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and honestly, that just doesn't look like 6 foot. You know when it would work was if my head was the other way and my feet went into that, like, where the foot, well, you know where your feet go. But that other way, I just don't know. So maybe I'll lay on an angle. You know, like I'll lean the driver's seat all the way up and I'll lay it on a corner, like angle. That's the only way I'm pulling this off, being 6 foot. So, what the hell am I going to use to build that 8 inches up to sleep on every night? You know, part of me's thinking like, oh, I'll put like freaking, like, all my like clothes and stuff in my like duffel bag. I can put a duffel. I don't want to freaking sleep on my clothes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might get like a $10 like blow up mattress, and I may like fold it in half and just blow it up just enough. You know what I mean? Just use it as something just to fill the gap. I don't know. But I have a feeling this is going to be a freaking issue when I go to like take off and like use this car, like as a sleeping area. So I'm trying to work out those kinks. Just sitting here, like, as I was editing the video, I was like, oh man, I actually have some work. Figure this out. Besides the fact that I gotta take out the seat, put in 2 relays. Hope that all goes well. You know, then just like safety down, like strap down the wires, expose wires. And then somehow use that as a sleeping area. I'll figure it out. But I just figured I'd give you a rundown of what I was going through here and talking about. But, alright, on with the rest of the video. Because I just wanted to ramble about that. So, there you go. Jump cut, Chris, jump cut. Anytime now. Alright, we gotta wrap this puppy up. Because I honestly want to sit and listen to music. You can't turn on radio when you do YouTube. I want to listen to some music. I want to work on my buzz. And, oh, I got this good. I got my good. Check, I used to have an Xterra, as you could tell. I kept this. I was like, you bastard. Junkyard place. I had to scratch it. It had no life left. Oh, yeah, well, I got sweet. Well, it is daylight. Let's show it. Oh, I hit stuff. I got the sweet light. It has adjustments. All the battery, giant battery in here. I got a big giant, 2 giant ones and 2 little ones. Running this for a while. This is diffuser. LEDs underneath it. Shoe points. But the dial thing, being able to dial in the right, like, you know, everything. Right, Kelvin has a little meter on your battery. This is a great freaking. It's from Aperture. This is a extremely bright light, and that battery that I have stands out to here. Runs for a while, especially on low. Like, this is a lifesaver. You know, in the future. You'll see why that's such a huge freaking deal. And it'd be sweet. The more batteries we can get, the better. Dear Lord, give us batteries. What's sweet is some of these batteries are like this. Some of these batteries, like here's one of the big ones. They have a hookup right here, and you could charge your device off of it, any device, a phone. So even if you didn't need light that night, you then could utilize it. Those are $50 for 2 though. I don't know how we're getting those for $50. You know how much lithium I can get. So yeah, I'm gonna like kick back. That light's gonna come in handy. Oh fuck shit. Yeah. That light will save our lives, son. Saving our lives. Alright. I got my OC ready to fire. Sorry if I keep popping my little face in the frame here. I checking. I'm just shocked there's not a drop on the freaking thing. You know? It's bouncing around. Alright, so we're gonna go down to the river, and I need to take a break today. I'm doing a new thing. Full body scan. Some ester thing. I'm in this club. You're probably not cool like me. That's why you're not in it. But hey, man, you can always strive for perfection. So I'm gonna go down here and do this full body scan. Just get some idea what's going on here. You know, how am I feeling? What am I feeling? And when am I feeling it? Oops. And oh yeah, technically I gotta go that way. Technically I made a new shortcut last spring, spring. That thing is a pain in the butt sometimes. It don't look steep until you're in that gully thing. And you're like, what the hell? This ain't worth it. But rain doesn't really bother me much. I mean, as you could see, I'm bone dry. I mean, my boots, whatever. I'm just saying, I always have these boots on. But
You get a proper umbrella, and all of a sudden it's like nice. Like rain. You're not the Wicked Witch of the West. I got news for you. Oh, I gotta itch my eye. It's freaking water. None, not even that. It's the purest water that your dirty ass has ever touched in your whole life. Feel me? Granted, I would give it the full 12 hours. Don't screw around. You always give rain 12 hours when it starts before you go out, and it washes the smog out of the air. All that acid rain. Takes like 12 hours. I don't know. People are different. Say what you want on the number. I'm calling that 12. Dude, I feel as if I'm supposed to take a turn somewhere. I don't know if my new trail is definitely not like this. So I might have passed that thing. Anyway, I'm just walking anyway, but we'll get there. Well, whatever. We're rambling. There's no bear in these woods, but that's what they say here in Alaire. But there was only... you know what it was? It was when I was walking on a trail like this, like right ahead of me, like maybe 100 feet. Laying down was a dark brown, really large, furry object, and it just stood up in the trail and it looked at me. It kind of like bull rushed me for 10 feet and then walked off. It was just a black furry object. I mean a brown furry object though, so I wouldn't worry about it. You know. Not in the park. Alright, we're cruising. What are we doing? We're on a hike? I could have swore the river was this way. Alright, we did a save here. Clean the camera. Let's get it going. Because we're almost near my hangout spot. I need to hang out. You feel me? Although it's raining and there's no one here, I definitely like privacy. And you're like, you're in the woods, man. Like, nah. Hold on, I got it. Okay. Stay near the river, even though it looks like the river's on our left. What the shit? Dude, what in the shit has been going on here lately? Am I going left here? Is this just telling me? Yeah, we're going left here. Oh, yeah, there's the cave thing. So we're going left there. You're lost. You're lost. You're playing a video, you're hiking, you're looking at it, you're like, what the shit is he looking at? But yeah, that little ravine. I don't know what we're doing. We look like we just chopped off a whole section of that trail, and I think we did. And we just bushwhacked it because it's winter and we didn't notice. But here's the continuation of it. This river is freaking flowing. Yeah, that was better. We didn't have to walk all the way around that unless you're going for pictures. But what the hell? Let's go. Let's go. This river is raging. This river grows so big that what we're walking on will be underwater. So, it's one of those, whatever you call it, rivers that collects, and next thing you know, it's nothing until it rains. Next thing you know, you got this massive river. It's one of those. I don't have the name on hand. That's it. I gotta freaking wipe my nose. Hold on. God damn it. I'm sniffling on camera. We were supposed to be at my hangout spot already, man. Just saying. But it is over that way. We can almost see it in a way. Well, the entrance to it. You wouldn't be able to see us sitting by the river from any trail. That's the good thing. And we're just making... What's crazy is if this video is stabilized at all, it's a miracle. I'm just smashing through. Literally stomp walking, you know, and plus it's mud. So I'm just like, whoosh. So, big shout out to the stabilization for making my life possible. Otherwise you would just be looking at a big jumbled mess. You'd be like, alright, just fast forward it, you know. So, amen to that. It does alright. Freaking camera's pretty amazing if I have to say so myself. Freaking one arm. I'm into it. Totally. So, made it to my little spot. This is his little beach area.
When this began, I had nothing to say, and I'd get lost in the nothingness inside of me. I was confused, and I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind.